Good morning, everybody. Today is June 21st, on Wednesday, 2023. Here's the thing I went to Yosemite yesterday, and by the time I got back, it was around 9:30. Super tired. I just woke up like, 10 minutes ago. So, right now, I'll try to do scalp and see if I get some profit by scalping. If not, then it's okay. But let me see if there's any. Because right now, what happened is AHI, Advanced Human Imagine Limit, couple of days back, no, a week back, I think was, it went up crazy high, and it did the same. Looks like I missed a huge profit this morning because it went from $1.67 all the way to $2.56. Let's say, usually based on the 5 minute chart, it was pretty strong. I would have gotten in around $1.80, $1.80. Yeah, $1.80 would have been my entry point based on the chart. 2,000 shares for sure. Times that's not say like I'm gonna stay at the peak, but let's say at $2.45 times $2.45, right? $2.45. Wow. So 2,000 times $2.45 would have been 4,900 minus the initial investment, which is gonna be $1.80, $1.80, 4,900, right? Okay, minus 4,900. I would have made close to a little over $1,000. If not, minimum, I would say $800. Anyways, right now, it got halted. That's the funny part. So because it's halted, I'm gonna see if there's any other scalping. Like for example, this one right here. Wow, this one went from 32 to 7, and then went from 34 to 51. And that's not huge. UCAR seems to wow, it went from $5 all the way to $9. Every time, the funny part is every time I decide to sleep in and say, I'm tired, I'm not gonna trade today. Oh, I'm just gonna relax. I mean, rest and sleep, and that's the day when it pops. Like this UCAR popped, AHI popped. Uh, Other than that, not a lot of them popped. So AHI popped. So I want to see if I can scalp some on UCAR and thing. So let's see on the 5 minute chart on UCAR. It looks weak right now for the sellers. Is there any resistance or support? 2,866 on 740. Resistance 779. Not much going on. Volume is 19. Sorry. Average volume is 6.83, but the volume is at 13. Outstanding shares at 52 and 53. Free float at 19. I wouldn't trade this because plus it's over my budget, meaning like I need to be able to trade at least 1,000 shares because the reason why I say 1,000 shares is because when I do 1,000 shares, every cent it goes up is $10, right? So my target is like a minimum of $200 a day. So when your target is a minimum of $200, say you don't want to trade. Like I'm like you can trade over, but then when you do the math, right? Because when you do the math, like 1,000 shares times 0.01 is $10. So if it goes up 10 cents, like you're gonna make $100, right? If it goes up 20 cents, you make $200, right? That's actually pretty not that bad. But think about it, right? Oh, it's sorry. Sorry guys, I have to go get 10 to AHI and see if there's any. This is the there's gonna be a new 5 minute chart after this. 11,184. Looks like 11,894. I don't see something over here. I'll go with 2,000 shares on this one, but I'm gonna wait for the next 5 minute chart because 184, 12,000. Okay, 173. It came all the way up. Looks strong. But again, since new 5 minute chart is gonna pop up after, let's say, 30 seconds, I don't want to take the risk because a lot of times what happens is this 5 minute chart right here, you can see over here, it can be really strong, but then right after it's just it's just 10:54. So after 10:55, it's gonna start with a knife 5 minute chart. Now what happens is, right, a lot of times when you trade a long time, you will notice that sometimes 5 minute chart, even though it's really strong over here, but then you really want to see where the second one, the next one pops up. It can show really strong here, and then something like the next can go red, so it's gonna flush you out fast. So you want to see. Now look at that. Depending on where that goes, so let's see. So this is what I mean. Now it's like battling between red and green, right? Buys and sells. The 1 minute chart looks good. It went all the way from 186 to 204, but it's looking good for the buyers. But now I want to see 11,182. All right, 11,000. So now I need to scalp, right? So just 11,182, and other than that, yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put I'm gonna create an order. This 182. Let's see, asking 182, right? 183. Let me hit 183, 184, 185. Let's do 185. 2,000 shares, and let me see. But I'm not. So now I have to be really careful with this thing right now, because hexagon. No, 12,000 at 182. So okay, this is confirmation. Just 12,000, 11,000 shares, but at 182. So I'm gonna put some in this 8,000 at 184. So I'm gonna put mine at 185, 2,000 limit for the day. And then so 185 is gonna be my buy-in. $1.85. So since I have 2,000 shares, my sale is gonna be at 195. So where is the VWAP? The VWAP is at 2. So 190. Okay, there you go. So we did so this level at 182, 184. So if I get bounced over here, I don't mind getting bounced. So yeah. So let's see if I can scalp some, right? Let's see. Now it's just a waiting game. You just want to wait until it hits your limit order. If it doesn't, then you wait for a while. Now here's the thing. Right now I want to still keep my limit order, but for some reason, right, for any kind of reason, it starts popping off. Let's say the 5 minute chart, it's the candle is you cancel that, you buy on the ask, then you go to momentum. So I go from market open, I go momentum, and then once it's like an hour or or so, the maximum of 2 hours later, then I'll go with scalping, because moment trader is when there's a lot of volatility in the morning. That's when you wanna get in and get out fast, so you don't have the time to set a limit order. So what you gotta do is, let's say if you see so what I do is when I see like a huge order, there's the 50,000 shares at 180, but the price of the stock is at 190, so there's a 10 cents gap. So you just wait till the ask, and then see how it goes. Because a lot of bots, what happens is when it's volatile, when you set a limit order and then it doesn't get down to that or that limit order at all, because it's so volatile that people are pushing it up. Now there's $17,000.90, and there's 15,000. So I'm gonna change my stance over here. Order entry. Oh, I got filled. Oh no, it's not working. Sorry, I didn't get filled. $1.85. So that's 2,000. There's $16,000.90 over here, and there's $16,000.80 over here. Somebody's playing safe. Can't be the same people. Can't be a different person. But I'm gonna wait for another 30 seconds for my confirmation. Okay, let's see if I want to modify this order. So if I want to modify this order, I'm just see if I want to modify it. Where do I want to modify it? Depends on 15 seconds. So I feel like, but the 17,000 at $1.09. So I want to do it at $1.92, $1.91, right? But the high for the day. What's high for the day? High for the day is 260. Open was $1.70. Okay. So I put a limit order at $1.91. But if this person removes this order, then I have to get out. But this is $1.75, $1.91, and it's consolidating. So I'm not quite sure with this order. Yeah, I'm gonna modify this order as well. Looks like it's gonna hit. Yeah, I think I got filled now. I got filled. So I got filled at $1.91. So $2.01. No, $1.91. Yep. 192. 2.01 is my out. $1.91. Got 2,000 shares. Now I have to keep an eye on you. Now I got in. So I want to see my profit. I'm up $90 already. $1.95. The 5-minute chart looks not that strong. $1.96. Okay, there you go. $100 right there. $1.91. So you go like 5 more cents, it'll be good. Yep, there you go. Very strong. $1.95. I don't see somebody selling at $2,000.98. There's 19 and somebody buying now $19,000.90. $1.96, 97. There you go. So this is what happens. So $1.94. So this is a bounce at $1.90. So I'm not gonna sell. See, this is just 20,000 shares. There's gonna be a big bounce if it hits $1.90. Because there's nobody selling 20,000 shares at $1.90, right? Nobody right here. So I want it to hit $1.90, like, and bounce up. Because it's gonna give a huge bounce with just 20,000 shares. Then once after the bounce on this, I'm gonna sell on the bid. So I'm at $1.91. So 2.1 is my sell. So there you go. $1.90. Did it hit $1.90? Yeah, it hit $1.90.80. 16,000 at $1.90. $1.95. Give a little bit of push up, and it'll be good. It's really good. $60. Okay, $1.93. 23 at $23,000.90, exact $1.90. So $1.90 is like a really, really strong support right now. So I'm holding on to it. The most loss I will take on this trade is going to be $100. So what I'm going to be selling at wow, 21,000 shares at $1.90 over here. Slowly going down. Now I lost all my profit. $1.91. I got all you gotta do is push up, hit that $1.90 over here, $1.92. I'm just gonna look at the ask over here. If you see a big order sell close to the current price, that's when you wanna get out. So I'm just scalp some $1.90, hit $1.90, and get the bounce. That person is like, this person is keeping it above $1.90 for some reason. Okay, so you go. I got flushed, but it's gonna go up. I got flush, $100, $200. So the big order is gonna come in. I'm down $100 right now, but there's a lot of orders coming in. So it hit the bottom, which is $1.82, $1.85. $1.85 was my actual get in. So see, there's no emotions with me because I know, like, this is the part of trading. But I'm just gonna see if this is a new 5-minute chart. Let's see how it's gonna go. Yeah, the new 5-minute chart is showing downward, as downward meaning like started off red, now it's starting to go $1.91. I'm up. Just go up to $1.95. Like, so if I had like about, let's say, 4,000 shares, 0.5 would have been a good one. But now I'm trading 2,000 shares. So $1.92 right there. There you go. So yeah, this is not looking good. Yeah, I don't see any. So I think I'm gonna get out over here. Not yet, because the 5-minute chart is starting to look green. Am I speaking too soon? Yeah, let it hit $1.92. Or let's wait for the next minute chart. Based on the minute chart, okay. It's gonna give me a little bit push over here. There's no volatility at the moment. So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get out because it's not giving me enough. There's no cushion because now the big orders are done. There's over 197 over here. So the reason why I held that position after that drop is not because I was saying, oh, it's gonna go up. No. Based on the 2-minute chart, that was a sell-off. So I wasn't able to scalp the way I wanted. So right now I'm gonna be waiting. So UCAR is something I'm not gonna trade. So I'm gonna look for a bottom over here. So the next 5-minute chart is gonna be good. Just wait. Don't worry. Be happy. Yeah, the lowest of the low was today was what, $1.76. So it's like low high, low high, low high, low high, low high. Okay, so $1.91 seems to be the support. There's $10,000, $13. So $1.80 seems to be like really. So what I want to do is I want to keep, and I think I'm doing another limit order around $1.85. Yeah, $1.85. I'm gonna do a limit order. $1.85. I'm gonna do 2,000 shares. Right. So I'm gonna do 2,000 shares at $1.85. If I get filled, next thing is gonna be $1.95. So $1.95 would be my exit. Right. So $1.85 is my original one. So did it go up to $1.93? It went to $1.93. Okay. So that's what I was saying. So yeah, if you do 1,000 shares, if it goes up 1 cent, you make $10. So now if it goes 10 cents, So 10 times point times 10 is equal to $100. So when this volatile in the market, when there's volatility, it will go up, and now like it's popping up. So I will have to get my order out over here. There you go. Cancel my order over here. The 5-minute chart is starting to pop. I'm gonna look at that. So that's the crazy part, so you never know what's gonna happen, because based on the 2-minute chart I wasn't getting this pop, but now, but it's okay, and that's how it works. 96, I wanted to go to 92. I wouldn't be selling anymore, and wow, see, I would have made $200 right there. 99, that's my sell right there. Oop, that's my sell right there. I didn't see this pop coming. Okay, I think I see the pop coming now at 2 minutes. Okay, that's the 5-minute chart. Let's see if that goes above. It started off strong, now it's going down. So you always have to wait. So when you see this, what do you call that? When you see this pop, like a breakout, when you see, oh, this is gonna be a big breakout. Yes, it was a good breakout for 3 minutes, but then after 3 minutes, the 5-minute chart, I'm always okay. You want to wait for the next 5-minute chart and see where it goes. So now we're down to 93. Is there any big orders at dollar? Any kind of dollar? But based on the 5-minute, I'm gonna on the 1-minute chart, the MACD it's giving me a really good indication. So I think I'm gonna get in here. I'm gonna buy the ask over here. It looks fairly strong. It already passed over here, and this is looking good. The volatility over here. So I got positioned in at $1.99. Oh my god, that was my selling price that time. Yep. So $1.99. Let's see if there's any sellers. Oh my god, 202. There's a big seller. 202, like 7,000 sell. So you gotta be careful with stuff like that. But 202. Okay, there you go. 199, 202, $70. 203. Just want to do some scalping. Come on, it looks really strong. So this one, the reason why I got into orders was the MACD on the 1-minute chart kind of gave me the indication. Yep. 5 more seconds for the next chapter. I'm on the next next candle for the 1-minute chart, and let's see how that goes. If that crosses, there you go. See, so what happened is, right, that's the support. $1.99. I'm gonna get in. I'm out on this one. Yeah. So let's see how much I made the first one. So 2 trades, right? Let's see if I got out $84. So second trade, $60, $68, $68. There you go. So it looks like the VWAP is the resistant, because I didn't see a big there's one order of 7,000 at $1.90, but they kind of broke that, so that wasn't a strong resistance. But now, so the next one, if this gets bigger over here, downtrend. So right now it's back to its downtrend. So I was able to scalp a little bit, and I made $68 on the scalp, first scalp. Now let's see if I can get into another scalp. $1.92 or 3. That would have been my target right there. We've up to $200 right there. But let's see. There you go. There's another pump over here, and probably okay. The next 5 minute chart, I think I see some strong next 5 minute chart, but let's see at the level 2 if there's any big orders. I don't see any big orders at the moment. Okay. All right. So right now it's like consolidating because I feel it's a very just strong uh, wave up. It seems to be a really strong. So since the sellers in position, it went under the wave up. Yeah, I think it's gonna be. If it breaks the wave up, of course I'm gonna get again. But today the highest demand was like close to $2.60. So obviously it's not gonna go back to that. The highest I think is gonna go if it hits the wave up. It's gonna be 216. But other than that, I think it's gonna be below Viva. $1.76 seems to be like so. There's like 9,000 $1.88 over here again. Somebody put in $1.88. 2,000 over here. So $2.10. Somebody's selling 2,000. So these is the biggest rejection here. So the VWAP is 203, a little over. So see, they're trying to keep it under the VWAP, which is $2. So if it's $2.10, it's the most they're gonna let it go up. So now there's 10,000 shares at $1.88. Okay, there you go. That's a good hammer over there. So there's a new 5 minute chart. It's looking good. Not strong, but a little good indicator. $1.99. So we can go 2,000 and go at $2.10. The most like say over here $2.05. Better be more. So I'm going to do about the ads. We'll get off at $2.05. Yep. So 202. There you go. 203. 204. Come on, the VWAP. Who's pushing the below VWAP? Come on, 210. So there is 205 at. Right. That's the crazy part right now. They're pushing it down, but it looks strong. Looks strong. 5 minute chart looks strong. The volume on this is gonna determine whether it's gonna be an uptrend or downtrend. 198. Yeah, that's a big down, but I'm gonna wait for another 10 seconds. Can be a big sell right here. That's a huge sell right here. $1.98. Yeah, it's pretty big. $1.98. 202. Okay. There's like crazy going on right now. Yeah. This is when you want to sell off. No, don't tell me. I'm down $138? Come on, don't be like that. Okay, I'm down $72 for the day right now. Yeah, I took a risk over here. It wasn't a calculated risk, it was a gamble risk because I knew this was going to be the Viva was the settlement. That $12,088. So I'm down $72 right now. So there you go. So I just want to wait for my last trade. Let's see if I can make some money. So right now it's $1.97. The Viva was $2. So yeah, you really don't wanna get on up on this one, right? Well, there you go. That's gone up to where I was. $1.09. All my money right there. We cooked it. Could have been So I'm not gonna sell right now. 11,000 at $1.90. There's a lot being sold at $2. Look at that. 7, 10,000, 11, 12, 12, 17, 18, 19,000 shares at 456, 3456. So that is not gonna go up nowhere. But there's 17,000 shares at 199. Why is there 17,000 shares at 199? There you go. The 17,000 shares got covered. It got, there you go. 17,000 shares just got, but it was too weak. But too weak. There's another 111,000 at 188. Oh my god, another 30 seconds. 199, 185 would have been like 185, 199. 192, 199, 198. Okay. So I want to see the next 5-minute chart. So 8, 6:30, 7:30, 8:30. Got like 10 minutes until I've gonna keep just going up. Come on. The next 5-minute chart. It's looking strong over here. There's a little bit of change over here. So you see this, right? So the screen lies over the volume histogram. Yeah, the histogram, once it gets smaller, it's at a downtrend. So you want to wait. You want to wait for another they are trying to pop over $2 about to leave up. That I can get 197 today. 10,000 at 1, and then 197. Then there's 12,709. So right now, yep, it's looking good. I want to buy at the bottom over here, close to $1.95, $1.98. Yeah, I'll put a limit order at $1.98 or like $1.96 for 2,000 shares. $1.97 would be nice. Okay. Yeah, I'll put an order at $1.97. Okay, starting to pop. Yep, and there is change in trend coming soon. This is $1.06, $1.06, $1.97. Yeah, I'm good. Oh yeah, right now it's going crazy. $1.88. It's still 10,688. But then there's a lot of sellers above $2. If we go over $1.10, $2.10, it's gonna be a pop off thing. It's just a matter of time. So I'm either waiting for like a huge down like this over here, close to 197. Yeah. There's no strength right now. Look at this big ass candle over here going down. $1.96. Okay, there's a downtrend right now. Yep, the downtrend just started on the 5-minute chart. Man, how long has it been? It's been 35 minutes since I started trading. Okay, so I see a pop over here. 203. No. So that was $1.95. Let's see. One more, 30 more, 40, 20 more seconds. And see if I can. If not, I'm just gonna take the loss today. Let's see the 5-minute chart. I think I'm done for the day. I'm gonna take the loss of $72. Let's call it a day. 97 and 203. If there's any big, okay, 210, $1.88 at 10,000 says $1.99. No, I'm not gonna fall for this. From 5 to $10. No, you know what? That's it. All right, guys, that's it for today. 74 or what? Yeah, sure.